Welcome back, everybody. Who better on island to bring in with the topic of security and securing your personal possessions than Officer Paul Tapao with GPD. Officer Tapao, always a pleasure.
Thank you for having us again.
Okay, one thing I want to talk about is summertime's coming up. There's going to be a lot of events out, stuff for the family, stuff for organization groups, lots of concerts and everything. Cars parked in big places, especially when they're in big groups, they tend to be a target. A lot of people just assume if I park my car way out all by its lonesome and everything like that, it'll probably get hit more. Yeah. Do you guys see cars getting hit more when they're all by themselves or when they're in really large groups in concentration?
Well, you see it a lot in the holiday season, the Christmas shopping. Cars are actually being hit along the roads where, there's multiple cars parked within the stall. I mean, what you're looking at are very sophisticated criminals. They actually take the time to get down and scope the place out. Mm-hmm. They maybe just be walking amongst the crowd, but they're actually looking in. And that's the thing that we want to emphasize. No matter where you park, it's always good to be cognizant of where you park. Know your surroundings, what's going on. And of course, look for sufficient lighting. If you can't find it, then you're going to have to take the chance of parking within the stalls. But you got to do your part and not inviting the criminals to wander and then just to peek in and to find out what you have. Simply secure your personal items. If you don't have to bring your laptop, or if you want to bring your laptop for no reason, you forget to take it down, you might want to secure that before you get to the venue site. Mm-hmm. At least secure it in the trunk, stop by a gas station, because criminals will be watching. If you feel that you're going to get out of your vehicle, take your laptop out and just put it in the trunk, you never know. Somebody's actually will be watching you. Mm-hmm. And they're going to wait, and then, okay, now we're going to target the trunk.
Mm-hmm. Now, a few weeks ago, you were recommending, because we shined a little bit of light on this topic, mm-hmm. you were recommending that people get the club. That's a product that came out in the 90s and everything to secure your car. Mm-hmm. And we were even saying that like a lot of the insurance companies, they may give you a credit for that. Mm-hmm. What are other ways that people can, in addition to that product, that they can make sure that their cars are as secure as they can be?
The club prevents the car from being stolen, but to prevent a car from me actually being broken in, the alarms itself actually were very sophisticated just by bumping it. I mean, some of them are not as sensitive as they used to be. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter, it actually will shattering of the window actually set off the alarm, or even shaking it violently, the car, would actually set off the alarm. And that's what you want. You want to bring attention to the car. You may take the loss for the damaged window, but all the personal items, the personal heirlooms that you have, whether it's monetary, but just the priceless pictures that you have within your phone, I mean, that means a lot to some people. Mm-hmm. You don't want to invite the attention to your car. So you want to deter the attention. They shatter your window and then your alarm goes off. You're better off than them running away, settle for the damages to the window and everything, but you still keep your personal items.
Now, some people I know, they keep highly sensitive documents in their glove compartment. They may put their checkbooks, passport, social security card, and everything like that. What do you recommend for people using that kind of stuff?
Don't even take the chance.
Don't do it at all.
Yeah, you should always carry that with you. Always keep that within your person. Always keep that within your purse or within your bag. Try not to leave any personal items that shows your identity. We're seeing a rise in identity thefts. We're seeing a rise where people are actually going in and making actual withdrawals and everything with cards that were stolen, checks that were written that were actually stolen from car break-ins. So we're seeing a lot of the personal effects, such as personal checks, personal cards, being utilized for a duration where the homeowner or the owner of the cards or the checks realized what had happened. They already racked up at least $3,000 to $5,000 worth of stolen money or gas or whatever the criminals decide to use with the money.
Mm-hmm. All right, what do you got for this week's Crime of the Week?
This Crime of the Week is a car break-in that occurred within the EPA parking lot by the PIC site.
All right, let's check it out.
On Tuesday, the 19th of May, at around 11:20 in the morning, officers from the Tumon Tumuni Precinct Command entertained a vehicle break-in that occurred at the Joseph Flores Memorial Park on Ipaw Tumon. Now, according to the police report, the victim, an employee from the Real Road Diving, arrived at the park and had secured the company vehicle by the pavilion near the Pacific Islands Club, in which he left the vehicle secured and unattended and proceeded with a beach dive. 2 hours later, the victim and a customer returned to their vehicle, only to discover the rear passenger window to the company vehicle was completely shattered. A check was then made in which it was noted that all their personal items were taken from within the vehicle. The Guam Police Department and the Guam Crimestoppers is reaching out to the island for their help. Should anyone have any information relative to this crime report, you can submit a tip by simply sending a text to 486-HELP. If you have any information about this crime or any other crime, please call Guam Crimestoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357. You can also send a text to 486-HELP. That's 486-4357. You can also submit information of a crime through our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615, 6 or 7. Guam Crime Stoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
All right, Officer Tapao, now what is the number where people can text if they have any tips or anything they want to send in?
Yeah, we want to feature a text again. It's 486-HELP. That's 486-HELP. Send us a text, send us a simple information, and we'll quickly get our detectives on that.
All right.